I take it you're watching this video because you want to transition into futures trading from Forex trading. And honestly, I don't blame you. I was in the same boat 2 years ago when I switched from Forex trading to futures trading. And let me remind you, I started off with Forex trading. It was my baby. So let me tell you this. You are making the right choice. I'm gonna lay down the foundation for you and go over exactly what you need to start trading futures and become profitable within the next 15 minutes max. So what I'd recommend doing is putting your phone on D&D, take notes. Note takers are action takers, and if you guys don't know, you're gonna be able to retain the information a lot better if you do take notes. One more thing before we get started, if you are currently a struggling trader, if you are looking for somebody to mentor you, you wanna just cut down the learning curve and learn how to trade and become profitable as quickly as possible, I do offer one-on-one mentorship. There is a link in the description where you can book a call with me. And my overall goal is to get you to 10K within the next 120 days of working with me. So if that's you, click the link in the description, book a call, and we'll get on that call together. Now, without further ado, let's get in my computer and let's make some money. So the first thing that I want to go over is the broker and the platform that we use when it comes to trading futures. There is a broker, which is ideally going to hold our money that we're trading with, and then there is our trading platform, TradingView, where we're actually going to initiate the trades. The first thing that you need to do is go to tradeovate.com and open up an account. Now, this will work for all US citizens. If you are not in the US, you may need to do your due diligence and see if it is compatible in your region. Once you go to tradeovate.com, this is the website. If you guys need, you can go through the website and look over anything, but ideally, what you need to do is go and click open an account. Now, once you go here, it's going to ask that you fill in all your information, and they are going to ask for your social security number. Why? Because they're regulated. They're regulated by the FTC, by the government. Everything is legit here. And that's one of the main reasons as to why I switched from Forex trading to futures trading. Everything was just in gray waters in the Forex space. There were no regulated brokers, and if there were regulated brokers, they wouldn't allow you to trade with high leverage. You could only trade with 1 to 50 leverage, versus on the future side, you can trade with a lot higher leverage. A thing too that I really like about TradeOvate is they insure your money. Up to $250,000 is insured when you are trading with TradeOvate. Now, with everything being regulated, it is a little bit difficult. And what I mean by difficult is you guys have to go through a good amount of verification processes to actually verify that you are compatible to be able to trade with TradeOvate. But I'm pretty sure every single one of you watching this video, if you go to TradeOvate and you sign up your account, they will accept your application and you can start trading with them. Now, the thing that I love about trading with futures is there is no spread. Wherever you guys enter into the market, that's where your order is going to be executed at. With Forex, there was a decent amount of spread, and a lot of the time, I would be in a really good trade, it would go and try and hit my stop loss, and I'd be stopped out of the trade just by spread. Versus if there wasn't any spread, I wouldn't have got stopped out and I would have ended up hitting my take profit on the trade. So these are a couple of things that go into it when it comes to the difference of Forex trading and futures trading. Now let's go into the next steps. Once your account is verified on TradeOvate, you need to actually link your TradeOvate account with TradingView. I have other videos on my channel. If you guys type in Colt Mosdef, how to start trading futures, I have in-depth videos that will go over the back end of TradeOvate and the subscriptions that you need in order to connect it to TradingView. There should be a lot of other videos on my channel that you guys can check out after you're done watching this video. But just bear with me for a couple more minutes while we go into this information. When it comes to trading, we are executing all of our trades off of TradingView. Now, this is the thing that I didn't like about Forex trading. I would do all my analysis off TradingView, then I'd have to go to a third-party app, MT4, MT5, to actually execute my trade. That right there is another reason as to why I stopped trading Forex, is because MT4 blacklisted a lot of the Forex brokers that a lot of traders were using. And it made it very clear that a lot of those brokers that were on MT4 before were not regulated, and they were not safe to be trading off of. Let me tell you guys a story real quick. I had one of my good buddies who was a very profitable trader, and he had millions of dollars in an offshore broker that he was trading with. He was doing perfectly fine with that broker. He was making a lot of money. He was getting withdrawals pretty much every single day from that broker. And one day the broker said, you know what? Let's look into this person. They looked into him. It was an Australian broker, and they saw that he was a US citizen. And what did they do? They locked him out of his account, and they took all of his money. He had millions of dollars in his account, and they took it all and banned him from using their broker. That is why you guys must switch. You need to make sure that your money is safe and that it's not just going to be taken away at any point in time. That's why I tell you guys, this information that I'm giving you in this video is vital, and it will work if you guys put in the work. But I'm telling you guys right now, this switch is going to make the biggest difference. And when I personally switched from Forex to futures, I don't know why, but I feel like I became a million times more profitable. I hit my biggest trading months. I saw the cleanest setups appear. And the thing that I hated with Forex is I would look at the chart on NAS 100, let's say, on TradingView, then I'd look at it on MT4, and it'd be a day and night difference. Everything is integrated, and all the data that you're getting is live data within Tradevate. It's not off or anything. It's just everything is perfectly synchronized. So the next part that I want to go over with you guys, and I want to show you, is how easy it is to actually enter a trade on TradingView when you connect your Tradevate account. So when you actually go down to connect your account, on the bottom of TradingView, it should say Trading Panel. You'll click that, then you'll click Tradevate, and you'll log into your account. After you do that, you may need to click the Settings tab, and then you want to go to Trading, and you want to have one-click trading. You could change the positions when it shows the trade that you're in to money, ticks, percentage. For this example, we're going to use money. And once you have that, you should have these buttons up here. So I'm going to show you guys two ways of entering a trade when it comes down to it. You can go right here and click this trade button. You can do market, limit, stop, whatever you guys want. If you want to do market, you can turn your take profit on, stop loss. Watch when I click buy right here. So you can see it automatically set my stop loss. I can adjust this at any point in time. I can close a trade manually if I want at any point in time, just like that. Okay, I'm gonna just close this trade right here with a little bit of profit. Boom, $30, close right there. Or you can do a limit order. And when it says units, these are your contracts. So when it comes to trading Forex, you would do lot sizes. When it comes to trading futures, we're doing contracts here. So the units are the contracts. You can do 3 units, 4, 5, however many you want. When you actually do turn on your take profit and stop loss, let's say we're doing a limit order. Let's say we want price to come down here to our limit order right here. Let's say we're gonna do 5 contracts. It will actually show you your P and L on the chart right here. And it will tell you your percentage that you're risking. So it has the risk reward right here. You can do percentage of your account. I'd be risking 0.06 of my account, or I can change it to ticks, dollars, whatever I want. I can adjust the stop loss, whatever I want to do. So I can change it at any point in time, move my buy limit down here. So then once you actually have your order set, your stop loss and take profit, you can go to buy, and boom, now it's preset. And if I want to delete this buy limit, I'll simply cancel order, and it'll cancel my stop loss and take profit. Now the thing too, when it comes to actually trading futures, is instead of saying stop loss and take profits, they say brackets. So that is the first way of entering a trade. This is the way that I usually get into a trade. Let's say that I'm going to go into a trade right here. I can simply click buy and sell by market execution, or I can go to this plus sign right here, and I can put a buy limit, and I can adjust this. So there's my limit order. Let's say that I don't want to do a limit order. Let's say I want to go directly into the market. I want to buy right now. So I just bought. You guys can see I'm in a little bit of profit. I'm negative now. But now we need to set up our brackets, or for our Forex traders, our stop loss and our take profit. So obviously I bought 5 contracts. So I'm going to go above this, and I'm going to click this circle with the plus sign, and I'm going to click sell 5 limit. So since I bought 5 contracts, I would sell back those 5 contracts that I bought. Then below my order for my stop loss, I'd click this plus sign with the circle, and I'd go to sell stop. So this is my stop loss right here. So if price comes down and hits this, I'm going to close out of my trade with a loss. If it hits my sell limit, I will close out of the trade with a profit. And let's see if it can go and hit my sell limit real quick. I just wanted to hit it, so I'll show you guys how it closes the trade. Okay, let's see if we can get it to do one or the other. Okay, let's see if it'll just hit my stops, take me out the trade. I want you guys to get a good visual representation of what it looks like when price actually hits your stop loss or your take profit. Okay, so you can see that it did hit my stop loss right there. This is fine. This is a demo account that I'm trading off of. It does not matter. But when it hit my sell stop, notice how my sell limit was still here. You need to go and manually cancel that order. If you leave it on there, it will go and hit your sell limit and activate you into a trade, and you do not want that to happen. Now, the last and final thing, or two more things we have to go over. Right here, when we're trading, it says NASDAQ E-mini futures. But if you go right here to your watch list and you click on the Trade icon, it has E-mini NASDAQ, then it has micro E-mini. So what is the difference? The micro E-mini is basically a smaller lot size than if it would be, for Forex traders I'm referring to, by the way, it would be a smaller contract size. So let's say you're going into a trade for all my Forex traders with a 0.01 lot size, that would be a micro E-mini, and then a 0.10, a 10 cent lot size would be a mini contract. So a micro E-mini, 10 of these contracts right here is equivalent to one contract on the mini. So if we go and put in 10 contracts right here on this trade, that'd be equivalent to one contract on the E-mini futures. So what does that ideally mean? If you have a smaller account, you are going to be using the micro E-minis. And guys, I showed you a second ago, when you go into a trade on this trade tab and you turn your take profit and stop loss on, it will show you the risk to reward that you're risking. So if you're going into this trade right here, let's say you had a buy limit set with your stop loss there, you're risking $125. Let's say we go by market, okay? And another way to enter a trade that I think would work very well for you guys is, let's ideally go and put, let's say we're going into a long position, we're gonna buy off this fair value gap, stop loss is right here, take profit is up here. Once you have your position, you can right click it, create limit order, and boom, it will have everything preset. So I'd risk $70 to make $233 on this trade right here, 3.33 risk to reward ratio. Then what would I do? Buy. Okay, now I have my buy limit set. So if price comes down here, it'll activate me into the trade. If it hits my stop loss, I'm gonna lose $70, but if it hits my take profit, I'm gonna make $233. As simple as that. So that's the difference between the micro and the micro E-mini, or the E-mini. There's a difference between both of them. So you guys need to kind of do a little bit of testing on a demo account to get a better idea on how each of them work and the correct contract size that you should be using. Last and final step, screw all the Forex prop firms. There's two stages where you have to make 10% the first stage, then 5%. The prices were absolutely ridiculous. You had to pay $1,000 for a $100,000 account, I'm pretty sure. It was at $200K, I don't remember exactly. And they had all these rules as to why they couldn't pay you out. When I heard about the futures prop firms, it blew my mind. First off, they give you 40% off if you use this code. There's a link in the description for this exact prop firm that I'm showing you guys. And this is the prop firm that all my students have been using to get paid out. And you guys can see, select your account size, prove that you can trade, make a certain profit target, then you start making money, then you withdraw your money. There's only one stage here, which is absolutely perfect, and they have pro accounts. This is what's absolutely crazy. What blew my mind is the number of days to get a pro account or to pass your challenge is 5 freaking days. Most prop firms up to 60 days. The minimum days for a withdrawal are 0 days. So let's say next Monday, you go and get an account with Take Profit Trader 100K. You pass the account and you hit the minimum trading days that whole week, Monday through Friday. Boom, then you have your pro account. Then next week, let's say Monday, you make a huge trade for $2,000. You can request a withdrawal that same day that you made the profit on your pro account, and you can get that withdrawal. What other prop firm is doing that? Tell me, please. I would love to know. There are a lot of other things too, like the withdrawal process is immediate. It's not drawn out, it's very, very quick. They have amazing support. To get a pro account, it's $130, that's it. It's just, this is the thing too, that's absolutely crazy. With your pro account, let's say that you go and you pass your challenge and you get funded with 100K, but then you get your 100K pro account and you go under one of the rules. You hit the end of day trailing drawdown and you lose your account. Dude, you can reset the account. So instead of you having to go all the way back to stage 1 and having to make this 6% and pass the challenge, you just pay a fee to reset your pro account. Boom, you keep your pro account and you don't have to retake the whole challenge all over again. And like I said, guys, there's a link in the description. Click it, check out this website, go over all the details. Use the code Colt97, that is my code, and it will give you 40% off your order. And this is basically how it works. Let's say you want to get funded with 100K, it's $198 every single month. Your profit target is 6%, $6,000. The max position size, remember, we just went over the contracts a second ago. The max contract size that you can do for the E-mini are 12 contracts, and the micro E-mini are 120 contracts. Ideally, if you're trading with this much capital, any of these 25K to 150K, you guys can be using the E-mini contracts. You don't have to be on the micros. Then they have the end of day trailing drawdown. So it's $3,000. So let's say you get your 100K account right now, you can't go below $97,000. Then what if you take your account from 100K to 103K, your net new trailing drawdown is 100K. Then if you go from 103K to 106K, you can't go under 103K. Guys, it's simple. The futures, prop firms, the future space is a million times better. And I promise you guys right now, if you switch, you will thank me for the rest of your life. You're gonna see a lot more consistency in your trading. You're gonna start actually making freaking money. You're gonna see results that you have never seen before. And I don't want to say this, but I believe it's true. I believe deep in my heart that the futures or the Forex markets are manipulated. And a lot of those brokers, they don't give a fuck about you or anyone else. All they want to do is make money off of you guys. So I appreciate you guys all coming in this video. Like I said in the beginning, if you guys want one-on-one mentorship, click the link in the description, choose a date and time that works for you, and I will personally get on a phone call with you and we can see if you would be a good fit to be one of my next students. And I'd love to take you to $10,000 a month trading using my exact strategy. But if you guys don't want to do that, check out my YouTube channel. I have a ton of other videos based around trading, going into my strategy, and just a ton of good information. And I'd appreciate if you guys could show some love, maybe drop a comment on this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't liked this video, because this is going to be a good video to refer back to in the future. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.